All right. Happy Memorial Weekend, you guys. My name is Katie. I am one of Valerie's uplines, and I am so excited to teach you guys about the vitamins and the Max supplement. So these are some of my favorite things. I take them every day. The amazing thing is you actually feel better when you take them. For some of you who maybe just first started taking them on this challenge or have taken them before, you guys know how amazing it is. So the amazing thing about doTERRA is they came to a point where they wanted to expand the product line. They hired the premium vitamin scientist in the world to develop vitamins for them. They decided that they did not care how much money they spent, and they didn't want him to worry about how much the product would be priced or how much he thought that he should be charging them to make it. They said, make us the best vitamin you can. So what he did is made his ultimate vitamin. And this is what he came up with. Microplex MVP. This is a whole food vitamin. It is not made in a lab. It comes from foods harvested from the earth. This vitamin is different depending on what part of the world you live in. So it's very different here and in Korea and in Europe and in Australia. What it does is it bridges the gap between the average amount of vitamins and nutrients the average person gets from their diet and the ultimate and perfect amount of vitamins and nutrients you need to fuel your body. And the recommended daily allowance is the minimum amount you need to not get a vitamin deficiency related disease or problem. Now, that being said, most people in the US do not get even the minimum recommended daily allowance. So this is where doTERRA's vitamins come in to help you perform at your optimum level. This isn't just for athletes. It's for moms. It's for dads. It's for teenagers. It's for anybody. Our food today is very deficient in many of the vitamins and minerals that you need just to fuel your body. So I recommend taking these every day. It's 2 pills twice a day. What I do is try and take it in the morning and then take it at lunch. If I forget, then I have an opportunity at dinner to take it again. So this is one of my favorites. Another one that comes in the 3-pack that I take every month is the omegas. The omegas are land and sea-based. There actually is a vegan option that's only land-based if you are against any sort of seafood or you can't eat it or you're allergic, and it just uses land-based omegas. I like the sea-based ones as well. It comes from calamari. So these are your omega-3s. Most Americans are very deficient in omega-3s. And the important thing is it's good to have a balance of omega-3s and omega-6s. So the more omega-6s you have and the less omega-3s, the more likely you are to have disease. So it's a balance. doTERRA sources their omegas from calamari. Now, because of the imbalances in the ocean, calamari is currently overtaking our oceans. So doTERRA found that the omega-3s from calamari are very bioavailable. Now that means they're very readily absorbed by our body and our body's able to use it very easily. It also helps the sea because we're helping to thin out the calamari population. I actually love calamari, and now knowing that, I never hesitate to order calamari in a restaurant, but that's beside the point. This is also 2 twice a day. Some people experience a little bit of indigestion when they first take this, maybe a little bit of diarrhea. That goes away. It is just your body cleansing itself and getting used to having all of the nutrients that you need. So the third part of the vitamin 3-pack that I take every day is the alpha CRS. So this is a cellular complex. This helps with your cellular health. Your body's only as healthy as your cells are. So this contains things like alpha lipoic acid, quercetin, ginkgo biloba. This keeps our cells able to destroy the cells that are not working properly and to replicate the DNA. The DNA is the memory bank of our cells. It tells our cells what to do. It tells them how to make proteins. It tells them how to replicate themselves. When our cells are not working correctly, that's when we get disease and dysfunction. That's when we get cancer. So this is so vitally important for anyone who really is over 40, which is me in 1 year, but I take it anyways. And anybody who has any sort of like long-term disease like diabetes or heart disease or high cholesterol or any sort of arthritis, all of that is a dysfunction on a cellular level of some sort. So this is very, very important. doTERRA does offer a discount if you order the vitamins on your LRP monthly order. They're very competitive in their pricing with most of the vitamins you would get at a GNC or a vitamin store, and they actually are more bioavailable, meaning your body can use them, than those sort of vitamins that you would buy there. And they're more research-based. They're the optimal levels for what your body needs. Not too much that your body is going to be toxic from it, not too much that you're just going to pee it out, and not too little so that your body is left lacking. So 3-pack. 1, 2, ooh, I need bigger hands. 3. So the other thing I take every day is the Max. Now, this is amazing. It is energy in a pill. It's not caffeine based, so it's not going to make you jittery. It also is a cellular rejuvenator. The ingredients are also adaptogenic herbs. Now that may be something new for some of you. What adaptogenic herbs are herbs that help support us when we have stress, whether it be short-term or chronic, and when we have a really full life. I don't really know anyone who doesn't meet one of those criteria. So I'm going to read the ingredients to you, and they are incredible. Are you ready? So acetylcarnitine, alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, oligonol, quercetin, cordyceps, ginseng, and ashwagandha. So adaptogenic herbs help support your cortisol response when you're stressed. They help support your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are these little tiny glands that sit on top of your kidneys in your lower back. Your adrenal glands are in charge of all of the hormones in your body. So when your adrenal glands are not working well, that's when you're not sleeping well. It's when you're stressed out. When you have a lot of stress, your cortisol level goes up, and that's when you start storing fat around your middle. That's when you start being tired. You start getting forgetful. So these little pills help you to manage your stress response because they help your adrenals work better. They help your adrenals not secrete so much of all of the stress hormones, basically. So the recommended dosage is 2 once a day. I recommend usually people start with 1, see how they feel, and then they can do that for a couple days and then take a second one and see how they feel. Anybody who has long-term stress and some adrenal dysfunction, meaning that your adrenals are not working like they're supposed to, can actually take 2 twice a day. I'm currently working with a holistic practitioner, and I do have some adrenal dysfunction, meaning they're not working like they're supposed to, partly because I have 3 small kids, partly because I have life stress as an ER nurse, and partly just because of life. So I'm actually taking 2 twice a day. I take 2 with breakfast, and I take 2 in that afternoon slump, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, where all I really want to do is take a nap instead of doing the rest of the stuff that has to be done for the day. So these are my supplements that I take every day and the ones that I recommend to everyone. So what I want to know is, are you currently taking the vitamins? And if not, are you going to add them to your order for next month? If you have any questions, you can type them in the comment section below and I will answer them for you. I want everyone to have an awesome, amazing Memorial weekend. Do something fun with your family and have a great day. See ya.